So, here again, of course, with more gardening stuff, as I figure out what exactly this needs. Well, obviously, it ideally would already be transplanted, be getting soil with plenty of live stuff and minerals and water and sunlight, but being that I'm still figuring out a lot, that hasn't happened yet. So right now, priorities, whatever is causing my leaves here to look like that. My best guess is to go ahead and get it transplanted. So while there are other things that need to get in the ground, this is going to be the next top priority. And it's funny how this is kind of how it's gone. Do stuff as like something becomes urgent, because beyond that, I'm mainly doing research to keep figuring out how to really move things forward in the smartest way. Being that I want, in the long run, to have a garden that's gonna yield well and be relatively low maintenance, but set up in a smart way that's ecological and sustainable and pretty high yields as far as food, with not too much unnecessary effort, right? So I should have gotten a drill, because I think what I'm going to be doing here is getting these into some of my sort of rectangular containers. Look how many containers I have now. These are all from grocery stores. Let's see. So this one, I don't know. What I'm hoping is that I can do this thing what I've done with a couple things, a couple plants, in that I don't know where I'm going to put things in the long run, whether it's going to be like raised beds or just large containers. But if something urgently, if something's getting really root bound or whatever, urgently needs to be planted up to something bigger, to put it in something in the middle and hope that it's okay to transplant it again later to like a third container. And what I'm hoping, something this big, is that I can kind of get away with having a couple plants in it. So let's see. I can at least kind of eyeball it and say that, look how small the root structure must be at this time to fit in something like this. I could probably get a couple in there. I'm just going to put some pre-made potting mix, like one of these, in around them. Since I left my drill upstairs, we are going back up this away. So, go ahead and be figuring this out. A bucket, and get this here thing set up. Camera, aka cell phone. Alright. Handy dandy drill. Apparently no bits. Those are downstairs. Oh man, so here we go. I gotta say, it is pretty fun at times. Trying to just be amused with some of the silliness that ensues from being low on energy pretty often, and just trying to make do. Because I can be a little absent-minded and kind of just have to move with it, right? Life, huh? Here we go. Familiar, setting up the camera, but good thing this time I believe I have everything I need. So the deal is, if you watched any of these, I know these are popping up in an unusual order. Not very organized. I'm just making it a priority to just kind of like feel out how I'm doing this content, you know? It'll be more polished later, but that's not the priority, you know? I don't think that's not generally what vlogging is about, not in the traditional sense anyway, right? Come on. That's... Alright, I think this one will work. So, as I was saying, you know, priority with vlogging is not about it being all polished and stuff. I mean, people have done vlogs over the years about all kinds of topics. As you can see, I do this so often. Yeah, alright. But, anyway, you know, I'll figure out, like, what is actually the, sort of primary focus of these vlogs. Or, I don't even have to figure that out, but, you know, the point is, making stuff is the higher priority, and I think it'll kind of define itself in time. Obviously, the stuff about gardening is something worth making right now, but that's just because it's something that's going on with me right now, you know. I've wanted to get good at gardening for a while, be more than just a garden grunt. Someone points and tell me what to do, you know, like actually have my own thing going with this. So yeah, something to be showing right now as far as vlogs. So I have 3 kinds of grapes here. So this is a Catawba. So the hope is that I can put all 3 of these in here and they'll be fine with that, which I would think in theory everything should. I don't know too much about handling grapes per se, as far as like whatever might be particular about them. So I kind of, partly I just have my fingers crossed. So, and this is a Concord. I think in theory, you know, with all the other plants that it is so beneficial to have cross-pollinated with other varieties of the same species, that'll be good with these grapes as well. And look how much of the soil fell away. That is kind of probably definitely pretty irresponsible on my part. You know, because I'm sure they don't like to be disturbed quite so much. I probably should have read more of the directions on these. Oh, okay, it looks not too bad. So I'm going to get back to what the idea was to do next. I've got these organized actually alphabetically because I don't know what else to do. It's going to go like across here. So I'm going to remember the label of this container is in the back. And so this is the front, so it's in alphabetical order. Catawba, Concord, Elvira. Huh? Alright. So, leave my little mess here for the moment, right? Okay. And it's actually kind of perfect that I forgot to drill holes for this ahead of time, because I actually got to use a different one now. Get the soil and stuff in one of these. Alright. Come on. Ah. Feel like this would be easier with 2 people. Oh, jeez. Alright. Ah, so much back and forth. I can't believe I forgot to drill the holes. See? This is what I'm talking about with the energy and stuff, and just having to like deal with stuff, because it could be like weeks before I actually have enough energy to not be like absent-minded. So here we go. sketchy with this little one, because I can't like pin it down. What the hell? What is with the battery on this thing? It slowed down like this another time and got quicker again, I don't think, without me even really charging it. This is gonna have to be continued.